Yeah, we're talking about the Willy Wonka trailer, and how that looks like a
Yeah.
movie.
It sure is looks like a movie that's gonna come out in the year of our Lord 2023.
We'll see.
Unless it gets delayed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's already picture locked.
Yeah,
You
but
know?
even movies that are picture locked are being talked about getting delayed because of the currently ongoing strikes.
I heard Dune got delayed.
It has not. It actually probably won't be because the CEO of IMAX outright said, "Yeah, we're gonna keep Dune playing in theaters for a while and they're not giving any screens for IMAX to the Marvels because they know people will go see Dune in IMAX more than the Marvels."
That's pretty
Hell
sick.
yeah.
That's pretty sick.
Like that, me as someone who loves the books, absolutely loving that.
Yeah.
I do
Yeah.
I do like how they are just like IMAX are reserved for nerds and nerds alone. We need to get a different nerd in here.
Change them out. Change
Well,
them
I
out.
mean, like,
This
I think
nerd's lost its
it's gonna be
mileage.
Killers of the Flower Moon is gonna be in IMAX, and like, there's one more movie coming into IMAX, and then it's gonna be Dune.
Killers of the Flower Moon.
Martin
Scorsese.
Scorsese's new movie.
Yeah.
Oh.
It looks
Leo
about
DiCaprio.
Is that about
the
that,
Osage
like,
murders
group of
that
killers?
led to the formation of the FBI.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
It looks really fucking good.
It looks intense.
Well, speaking of intense, you guys are about to go on a pub crawl. Hi, everybody. This is One Loose String. It's the one and only D&D stream sponsored by the new Wonka movie. And we are... We're three cis white heterosexual males. I am Michael.
I'm Jason.
I'm Pepper.
All right.
I was
Actually,
honestly waiting for one of you to... I was like, wait a minute, it's my turn to say something.
Yeah, it is. And as three cis heterosexual white males, we are gonna go on a pub crawl.
As you do.
As you do.
So you guys went most of the way around this new place, the Citadel, the Haruluk Citadel, and you haven't gone to the Gold District, which is where Pepper might find more of his people. But you were in
People.
you're in the sphere of steel. Around you are hard stone wood buildings. There's dojos, there's monasteries, there's shops, every manner of study that involves the martial arts. And I mean that in the broadest sense and not just like kung fu. Anything having to do with fighting or even not evocation magic. Is that the fighting one? Yeah, evocation
damage.
Is like
Yeah.
fire and things. Yeah.
Things go
Yeah,
boom.
primal. Yeah.
There's a literal steel building that is
Oh, I bet that
dedicated.
thing is terribly insulated.
Yeah, it's a steel building that out front has has a sign telling you that it's a study of evocation magic inside. There's a warning on the outside that says "Enter at your own risk."
Yeah. Sign a waiver.
Yeah, and
By
you
entering this
guys,
building, you hereby forfeit any right to sue us if you get blown.
if you get fucking blasted in the face, yeah, exactly.
That's a different building, Michael.
That's next door. You start off at this pub crawl at a small bar, nestled in between these stone and wood buildings. Is this little tavern? It's almost like a log cabin, and on the inside it's decorated with all sorts of portraits of past leaders from the Haruluk Citadel. There's people in the corners drinking, and there's this group of, I believe I said 17 or 16,
17
just
people.
horrifically drunk people stumbling over themselves to get to the bar top. Roll me perception to start this off.
Oh, there we go. That's actually good. Where's my perception? 18.
18, cool.
11.
With an 11, you notice that the people around you that aren't in the group are moderately drunk, a little more drunk than you would expect at it's a tavern, it's not a bar, so they're reasonably drunk. But the people in your group are just hammered beyond belief. There are banners up with different colors and mascot pictures of the different teams that are going to be playing at Homecoming later on this month. And with an 18, you notice that the bartender has like this little pouch of gold, and every once in a while someone will make a mess. They'll spill a beer. They'll get a beer out a different way. She'll clean it up with a wave of her hand. A wind will kind of gust through and take the mess away, and she'll take a gold piece and toss it in the little bag on the back of the counter from the person that made the mess. But the other thing you notice is that while usually you'd expect these rulers, these leaders, to have laurels or crowns or thrones, none of them appear to be royal in any sense of the word. And as you guys are sitting down for your first drink, which is a fireball shot, it's a little ball. It's a little glass that has a violently red liquid inside of it that has a small blue flame that is illuminated at the top of the glass that doesn't go out. And some of these people are down in it real quick. Other people are trying to blow the flame out as they're going. And Gil, your kobold tour guide, is sitting at the bar, sipping on a pink mixed drink of some sort. What are you guys gonna do?
I'm gonna take my fireball shot.
Yeah,
Yep,
sure. Roll me Constitution, both of you. I'm gonna say this is a save as opposed to a check.
It doesn't change me, so that's a 4.
14.
Jason, you see the people trying to blow it out, and you think that might be a good idea. You try and blow it out, but it doesn't go. So what Finn does is, instead of shooting it back, he kind of sips it into his mouth, and as he sips it, the fire kind of hits your tongue and burns the roof of your mouth a bit. So take 1d4 damage.
D4. 4.
Fuck me. You burned the shit out of your mouth.
Ow, ow, hot, ow.
Oh, I didn't long rest from last time. Boop.
Yeah, go ahead and take a...
I was like, I have 27 health. Why?
Yeah.
With 27 health and
Go
no
ahead and make
spell
sure
slots.
you haven't used anything. Make sure your guys are at full. Gil kind of pats you on the back and goes, what did I give this voice? He pats you on the back and he goes, first time with that kind of shot, huh, kid?
Yeah, first time.
All right, so the trick of it is you gotta just shoot it back. Otherwise, you're gonna burn the shit out of your mouth.
Yeah, figured that part out.
Yeah. So your first time in the capital?
Yep. Uh-huh. There for homecoming.
Where are you from?
What is it? Ara...
Did you write it down?
It was... I thought I did, but it's Ara...
Anna Atta.
Anna.
Or Ata.
Anna
Atta, just a little further out of the capital.
Oh, I'm slipping into there it goes again. I got some family that lives up there. That's pretty cool. Good, pretty cool stuff. I hear they got a really good school of roguish magic there.
Yep. Lot of whatever the subclass is called that I can't fucking remember off the top
Arcane
of my head.
trickery!
Arcane trickster.
As I shoot mine back.
What he said.
Oh, that burn is familiar and nice. Oh.
Oh, well, are you enjoying the capital so far?
Yeah, it's nice. I think I'm gonna have a dragon jousting thing tomorrow morning.
Ooh, I gotta say, if you want a little help with that, make sure you're super drunk tonight, so that when you get on the everything, doesn't hurt quite as much when it hits you tomorrow.
Oh,
I'm fine. I'll be
that
fine.
is-
I have taken
that
a
is-
beating before.
That is a good idea.
As you guys are sitting there drinking, Gil is kind of pointing out some of the things about the bar to the people who are listening. He points out to the rafters and to a cut into one of the rafters and says that was made centuries ago during the fight for a revolution. And he points over to the other side of the bar, and he points out a particular leader who created the blade, and he's going off on a lot of stuff. Is there anything you specifically want to know as he's going through this?
What? Yeah, you said specifically no royalty. So what's the form of government here?
Oh, well,
Is it like a meritocracy? Is it like a merchant class?
Well, we have the different studies here in the capital. You guys, obviously you're not from around here, so we have the different studies in the different parts and the different districts and the different spheres, and they all get together and they make the decisions by going to the blade, and they make their decisions there. So it's more of a conglomeration,
Like a council. Okay.
Yeah, like a council.
Like a big congress. Okay, sure.
Well, it's only the heads of the different groups that go in there, so it's
an oligarchy.
I suppose I wouldn't like to use any. I'd be careful using any words that end in archy around here. You gotta be careful.
Understood. So, got it. Ocracy?
As
Ocracy good? Oh.
As you're saying that, one of the people in your group kind of lifts his drink and drunkenly slurs out, you know what, do either of you have like a comprehend language skill?
I have that spell, yeah.
Here, then, if you've got the spell, I'll let you understand his drunken slobber.
I don't have it prepared, actually.
Well, no, that's fine. I won't make you cast it, but you're familiar.
No, I don't have. I mean, that spell exists. It is an artificer spell. I just don't have it right now.
Okay, so he drunkenly slurs something out, and it's tough to understand on just basic listening unless you want to roll a skill. And when he says it by raising his glass. Everyone else in the bar lifts their glasses and they cheer, and they all take a drink.
I just lean over to Gil. What did he just cheers? He sounded so drunk.
Oh yeah, it's a common thing around this time of year. Yeah, so he said no kings, no monsters, no difference.
Oh, that's a sick slogan.
Yeah, it was. It came from, and he points over at a portrait of this kind of decked out knight with armor that's made of gold that has like these green scribbles across it. And he points at it and he says, "It was made by him. He led our revolution, and the story goes he chopped off the king's head as he said it. And it's been inscribed above the doorway of the blade ever since."
That's awesome.
Interesting. All right.
Hell yeah. This city fucking rocks, Finn.
It's gonna have a seedy underbelly somewhere. We just haven't seen it yet.
That's even better. What are you talking about?
You want a seedy underbelly? You go to the Rogues Gallery, you go down to level 17. Oh, the things they get up to there. I can't even tell you because I'm under a spell.
He's under an NDA spell.
I cast non-disclosure agreement.
Counterspell. Lawsuit.
Level 9.
Level 9 lawsuit. Level 9 breach of contract.
Jesus
Christ. I'm going to use my one casting of Wish to say, hey, can I speak about this thing that I'm under NDA for?
That's going to have to go through the bureaucracy. So you
have to roll a D100 3 times.
Divine intervention. No.
No. Oh, God.
You guys get a basic rundown of the history, and he leads you guys out of the bar. And
next bar.
And you make your way very quickly because of the shot he had you take at the very beginning of this where he cast haste on you guys for the next hour or so.
Basically just gave us a Red Bull shot. Awesome.
Yeah.
Jaeger bomb? Jaeger bombs to start.
Yes, a Jaeger bomb.
It's the Maroon Minotaur. You're right. It's the Maroon Minotaur, and you take it.
It turns you into a Pegasus.
Gives you wings. Yeah. So
Wait,
you
can I
go...
give one to Zen as well, and I can ride him around? Can Zen do shots?
Does Zen have a Constitution modifier?
Yeah.
Sure. Roll Constitution for him.
Oh my god, you're
let
gonna
me
get
see what his con
your
is.
dragon drunk with the night
Fuck
before
yes,
he
I
jousts.
am.
The night before he jousts. This is the time for his first drink. Now.
Yeah, he rolled a 6.
Okay, 6 isn't the worst it could have done, I guess. So what happens is you give him the haste shot, and he downs it. Or you down it for him. He like opens his jaw, and you pour it onto his throat. And he takes it in, and he goes, and he spits it back out, and he looks up at you, and his tail wagging.
Do you feel faster?
Kind of tilts his head, and he flaps his wings, and he flies around, and haste gives you what, 10 extra feet?
Doubles your movement speed.
It doubles your movement speed. He's got a quarter more, but he didn't finish the shot.
All right, hold on one sec. I'm gonna use this thing. I got it recharges once per day. I'm gonna give him haste as well. He now has an 80-foot movement speed.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna ride him throughout the pub crawl.
You have a car. You have a car.
Yes.
You have a buggy while we're all on foot.
As you are swooping through the air and kind of riding at a weird angle sometimes because you're a little drunk as you're doing this.
I am drunk. He can't fly while I'm riding him, so I'm basically drunkenly riding a horse down the street.
It's kind of running
A
up a
really
wall.
fast horse.
Yeah, it's using its claws
get
to
down.
run
Sid,
across the
get
wall.
down.
Yeah.
Sid, get down. Sid. Hey. Fucking hit me.
Alright, Irvin, lay off of him.
Did you
We'll
just...
be fine.
Holy shit. Shape up. Get it together.
It'll be fine.
we are on
It'll
bar
be
one.
fine.
Holy shit.
I see why you like this stuff now.
Oh, no. I feel wrong.
And he
But
walks
I'm
you
gonna keep
guys.
drinking.
He walks you guys through the streets. He points out as you walk farther north. He points out, if I can. Oh, I can't look at that anymore. It's a really long name for the residency of the Paladin Studies that I really liked, but it's no longer able to be seen fully. He points out that, you know what, actually, let's,
Just move it.
Can I? So he points out the residency for Paladin Studies and other adjacent fields and relevant, oh my god, it's so long it cut it off, and relevant works. Here, I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys where that is as you pass by. It is right. Actually, it's right in the middle of your circle, which won't let me do it, so I'll do it later. And you guys wander around these swirling and intersecting roads that you're going over. And as you get closer to the edge of this district, you start to see these buildings with these domed or pyramid-like metal roofs. As you get closer, they've got golden roofs and silver roofs and bronze roofs, copper roofs, but none of them have any sort of tarnish on them. They're just these bright, glittering rooftops as you walk quickly through the streets.
Holy
And
crap.
As you move further, you start to see things like observatories. You see clomping down the streets these large metal constructs that are carrying boxes down the way. You see these sheets, these white bed sheets that just fly past you at just a ridiculous speed. You see these.
Gel? The fuck was that?
Oh, there was a sheet demon.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. We use them in the capital for message sending. It's not as fast as like clairvoyance, but it's a hell of a lot cheaper. And as he says this, you see one of these sheets fly over into a building, like through a cracked window, and it flies into the building.
What the fuck?
And you guys are in the sphere of gold. He points out different monuments and different buildings to an ancient past. In the sphere of gold, you see sorcerers, towers. You see he passes by and points over at the Artificers Guild, which is this large cube-like building that kind of shifts on an axis at different points. Kind of like a moving Rubik's Cube. You see...
but it moves!
Yeah, it moves. Come on, it's making me sick looking at it.
How many bars in are we? How many bars in are we at this point?
I'd say you guys stopped at 2 in the steel. And you're about to stop at your first in the sphere of gold.
Okay.
You stop at the watering hole in the sphere of gold. It's a nice building. It's got silver lined corners with bricks in it made out of different metals, and a golden roof. And as you step in, it's a very nice looking interior, candlelit, a nice chandelier, and at every table is a jug of water. Some of your group kind of hoots and goes over to one of the tables and bangs the jug on the table while shouting, let's see. I think they go for gin. They shout gin, and the water kind of shimmers in a different way after they bang it, and they start pouring out drinks for themselves.
I go over to a table with a jug on it. I grab it.
Wine.
Wine? Red wine.
You bang it on, and the water from the bottom to the top kind of swirls around like a Mio, and it changes to this blood red color.
If I just look at this jug, is this just like an alchemy jug, but for alcohol?
Roll Arcana, I guess.
Well, okay. Wow, I got a 2, so 13.
It could be. That is a very good guess. It seems like It seems like if you had some time to study, you might be able to make something similar to
Arvin,
this.
let me look at it. 22.
All right. You look at it, and at the way that it swirls, you know that this is not an alchemy jug, Jason. This is a jug that has a sort of sentience to it. It's able to transmute the water into whatever liquid you desire, and then it sends the price over to the bar.
Watch. Hold on, here. It's basically it think for itself. Lava.
Wait, hang on. I want to.
You
say
hit
lava?
it, and
Yes.
it suddenly roll me a dexterity saving throw.
No. No.
Fuck. 11.
Your hand singes with how hot the glass handle gets as the wine suddenly hardens into or suddenly condenses.
I'm not sure if this is gonna help you, Michael. I am resistant to fire now.
Resistant to it.
Yep.
Okay. So you can't take fire damage, or it's half?
I can take fire, but it's halved.
Okay, so in that case, roll a d6 and take half the damage.
3. What do you want me to half it to?
It's rounded up, I believe, right? Or rounded
Usually,
down.
yeah.
So yeah, go with 2.
Okay.
So you take
I'm
2.
still holding on to it though. See?
You take 2 fire
thinks for
damage
itself.
as this wine
Change.
condenses into this
No.
glowing
I didn't even
orange.
get to try the wine.
Well, here. Red wine.
You click it, and it takes a second because the lava was just finally formed, and then all of a sudden it sits for a second, and then it melts back into red wine.
You're done with slamming that on the table. That's 3 things that we're gonna have to pay for.
We haven't drank any of them.
You
doesn't
hear
matter.
from the bar. You hear from the bar. Hey, who the fuck ordered magma?
Sorry, I was trying to demonstrate how it worked for my friend here.
It's
We
gonna
changed
be,
it before.
You didn't
We
drink
changed
it?
it before. No.
So
no.
I feel bad charging you for this, but that's a weird fucking thing to do.
No, that's fine. Charge us, please.
I'm gonna that's gonna be 2 gold for that. Okay, just
Okay.
2 gold
sure,
for that.
Here.
That and just some of your finest red wine is all we're drinking now. Pour.
Oh, that's
pour.
not a finest red wine, but it's a pretty good red wine.
Fine. That's good enough for me. And I'll
All right,
drink
that's
the
gonna
whole
be-
fucking glass.
That's gonna be 1 gold for that.
Okay, I'll pay for that.
Okay, you go ahead. If you drink, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
So Pepper, you've got to beat a 12, and Jason, you've got to beat a 13.
Didn't beat that. That's a 6.
Natural
Ooh.
20.
A natural 20?
Yes.
You're drinking like a horse over there.
He's used to it at this point.
I just I just like sip it and I'm like, ooh, and I just keep going.
All right.
That was disgusting.
So
I guess I
Pepper,
gotta finish at least a cup.
Pepper, you're gonna have to beat a 12, and Jason, you're gonna have to beat a 14 next time. It's going up
every time we
time.
fail. You
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Ooh, next bar.
yeah, you get a little lesson in transmutation history here. He tells a story about how the rivers and the ground were changed into stone to help the soldiers move through for the revolution, and then the rivers were changed into ice once the
Question. Can we find the balancer in this area?
Oh, the balancer.
Yeah.
Well,
We were told
sure.
to talk to him after we met another person, so it's part of our ongoing task. I just want to make sure we're like...
Sure, you could go see the balancer. He's, I mean, you might not get in. He's a pretty important guy there, but, you could go see him. He's, Palt. He's over at the, what did I name it?
Oh yeah.
He's
The
over
Great
at the
Clockwork?
Great Clockwork usually, but,
All right. Irvin, that's where we're heading in the morning. It's the Great Clockwork.
You mean you don't want to go there now? Staggering drunk?
I'm not gonna
I mean,
let us
we
go
could
there
go there
staggering
now.
drunk. No.
Do we want
No.
to hit the next bar then go there?
No. You are sobering up before we do that. You are not embarrassing me in front of the fucking great balancer.
It'll be
Here.
it'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Let's
Here's
just go
what
to
we're
the next
gonna do.
bar. Let's just go to the
You
next
guys,
bar.
you guys go to another couple bars, and as the night widens on, you guys have a good time. You start to chat with the other people. When they're intelligible, they're relatively nice.
I'm gonna lean over to one of them at like the 7th bar. Just so you know, I'm 6.
And he turns and he goes, "Oh yeah, well I'm sick," and then he vomits on you.
Oh, you don't want me to do that on you. It'd hurt.
Oh yeah, well I don't want that to happen.
And then he vomits again.
And then he vomits, but this time onto the floor. He feels
There you
bad
go.
about the first time.
There you go.
I
You
assume I
guys,
take it like a fucking champ.
you guys round around the entire districts. The bars you go to in the dusk realm are one of them is inside of a tree while the other one is underneath a glen. Gil has to say a word, a control word, to make the earth kind of break apart to let you into this druidic bar. You go to the Parchment District, and you the first one you go to is run by a cleric who is constantly trying to heal the people who are too drunk and constantly
Oh,
laying
I'm
on
fine.
hands.
I'm fine. I can do another. Give me
No,
another one.
no, I insist. I insist.
No,
Let me
it's
just-
fine.
And he like grabs you by both of your shoulders and shakes you a little bit.
No, hey, don't shake me. I've got a dragon outside. I'll get you.
You get kicked out of the bar, and you.
I just pretend like I don't know him
And you get dropped off
until I come outside and I'm like, I'm sorry. Are you okay?
I'm just riding on Zen, just clopping about.
Okay, you're fine.
You know what, you guys step out of the bar, and you are you guys step out of the bar. You get kicked out. The group, the leader of the tour, kind of walks over to you and goes, "You guys okay for the night? We're winding down. You guys got a place you can go or anything like that?"
We know a guy, but he's at 2 Head Inn. He said we could rent his room. But,
Oh.
you know.
Oh, I know the owner. I know. There's the voice. I know the owners there. They're real good. Just make sure you talk to the woman. She's a little more understanding of things, and just don't mention homecoming, and you'll be fine.
Okay.
Got it.
Cool.
Alright. Tell them we're
Understood.
here for homecoming. Got it.
No, I got it. I got it.
Alright, yeah.
do you guys make your way there?
trust you.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. You make your way to the Second Head Inn. As you step in, you see a female Earth Genasi, who's kind of writing in a book, and this Earth Genasi has a second head on her right shoulder that is a fire Genasi that's just kind of burning beside her. It's a male fire Genasi head and a female Earth Genasi body. And she kind of looks over at you and says, "Oh, welcome to the Second Head Inn. Are you guys looking for a room?"
Yes, please. Pardon
Yeah,
my friend.
one
We
for
did
the
the
night.
pub crawl. So we just need somewhere to sleep for the night. Thank you.
Oh, Gil, he's a wonderful guy.
He
he's a
recommended
wonderful
you to
guy,
us.
Gil. Oh, that's wonderful. I'll be sure to give him a discount. And you hear the fire Genasi kind of just grumbling. And I don't want to give him a
Ignoring
fucking
it.
discount.
Ignoring it. Ignoring it.
I'm just
Not
kind
making
of
it.
sitting on the couch in the
In the
like
lobby?
lobby area.
Yeah.
Just letting
Yes.
Irvin do it, and I'm just, you got this.
I mage hand over a cup of water.
A, a
Some of
room
that
with
got
a
in his
tub
mouth.
is what I'm feeling for you guys.
I'm absolutely
I
agreeing
would
with
like
that.
to manta glide. Yeah.
Not now.
I don't get to do it. They stitched it onto me, and I haven't been able to use it.
You say stitched it onto you.
No. Shut.
And,
Oh my god.
The woman looks over to you and goes, "Oh my god. Did you ever deal with the Necromancers Guild as well?"
Oh no, my creator did some weird thing.
Oh, you're
First-
a construct.
something like that. Yeah, I think.
Oh, we get a lot of constructs coming
What,
through
am
here.
I a
They've got a lot of.
construct?
What was that?
Am I a construct? Oh god, what am
hey,
I?
Oh.
hey, Finn,
Oh, I've
Finn,
done
Finn,
something
Finn,
bad, haven't
Finn,
I? I'm
you're-
so sorry.
No, you're not a construct. You are an individual that was just created.
Oh yeah, of course. Here, and she reaches under the desk and she pulls out a little pamphlet, "Constructs and You: A Guide to New Sentience," and she hands it over to you. It's very great light reading if you need a little bit of help with that sort of thing.
Okay, thank you. I think this might help Eric as well. I don't know.
I don't know what will help Eric. So how much for that room, ma'am?
Well, how long would you like to stay there?
Honestly, long enough for him to sleep this off.
Okay, how about I'll give it to you for 5 gold.
Sure. Done.
All right. It's right down the hall. It's the only door.
All right.
Alright.
I stumble my way to the end of the hall and just kind of press my face into the door.
You press your face into the door, and it
And
kind
then
of
I walk up with the key.
yeah. You unlock the door, and it creaks open, and you just fall flat on your face. And it's a nice little room. It's got a rug on the ground. It's got
This is
a
soft.
large bed, and a washing room off to the side.
I just kind of
And,
drag you in there and I put you next to the tub. You know how to do that. Okay. And I just
And you
walk
walk
out.
in, and on all three walls not occupied by the door, there are windows looking out into the city. Yeah, you guys go to sleep. Go ahead and do a long rest.
Woo! I don't even think we did. Oh, you took a little bit of damage.
You took a little
Yeah.
bit of damage there, Jason.
Okay.
All right. So, you guys wake up. Actually, as you sleep, you have a little bit of a tough time getting to sleep because it has been night as you guys were walking around for that hour. But as you go to sleep, the morning comes more than once. The sun rises and then falls, and then rises and falls again. Sometimes in different places across the sky as you look out the windows. So it's not a great rest that you got, but you got a solid 6 hours, 7 hours.
Alright, that's enough.
That works.
Hey, do you feel like shit?
Uh-huh.
Here, drink this. And I pull out a flask and I spin it around and like this light bluish liquid swirls in it and it smells like Gatorade. And I hand it to you. It's lesser restoration in a potion. Congratulations.
Oh,
Free blast.
Yeah, I cast lesser restoration to basically end your hangover.
Hold on one sec.
He casts he casts
I
Berry
cast-
Blast on you.
I cast Gatorade. I cast electrolytes.
Oh.
At
It's
second
what
level.
plants
Oh,
crave.
okay. Yeah.
Mondo's got what plants crave.
All right. Are we ready to go see Pult?
You literally just like sweat out the alcohol. It's kind of gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I have a
different
lot
colors.
of glands that I don't know what they do, but they seem to be very watery.
Yeah. The mucous membrane is fucking nuts. Anyways. Now
Alright.
are you ready to do an archery contest?
Oh God, no.
Here,
Let's just go see
I'll
Pult.
ask you guys. Do you want to do Pult or do you want to do the archery contest first?
Let's do Pult.
All right, Pult. You you walk across. You know the city pretty well now. You at least know the directions you're going in when you're going to different places. So it's pretty simple to find your way now that you've been kind of walked around. The Capitol buildings tend to be larger than the other ones, so they stand out easier. And you walk up to the Great Clockwork, which, as the name suggests, it's kind of similar to the Everglobe, in that it's a tower with a ball on top of it, but instead of the ball rolling in random directions, it is instead moving in a constant circle as opposed to the Everglobe.
I
It
wonder if that's a
is-
power source.
It has spikes jutting out in all directions in just a ring across this ball that rolls and rotates. This is the capital for the sphere of gold. It is also a sphere of gold, and
It's also
Um,
made of gold.
it's made of gold. It's got gold in them there hills.
There's
And,
gold in them there balls.
You are here to talk to the balancer, the artificer, head
Okay.
researcher.
Okay.
You got
okay.
this.
Okay. It's fine. I walk in.
You walk in, and inside of this, you see what appears to be a large workshop. It is sectioned off to different workstations, and there are some people who are working on these large metal constructs. Others are working on stone constructs. There's also people who are creating small magical artifacts. Some people are working on glyphs. Some are working on what could be essentially a robot. Everyone's working on different things and working on their own as you walk around this large
This is
area.
incredible. I don't even know.
Roll me perception, Jason. Pepper's gonna be pretty good at picking these things out, but yeah.
Natural 20 for a total of 26.
You notice one person who is working on these kind of dull metal boots that have little... he's working on the heel of it, and there's these discs on the bottom of it that he's kind of moving his hands around trying to get the spell correct. On a 20, you said?
Yeah, 20 for a total of 26.
26. You can tell what he's trying to do is he's trying to make these boots. It sparks out a little, tiny little orange disc, and you realize he's trying to make portable, the tensor, what is it, tensor?
Tensor's floating discs,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's trying to make floating discs so that you can walk wherever you want to.
That's genius.
But Pepper, you look the part of an artificer, and you kind of walk up.
Chemicals. I reek of chemicals.
You reek of chemicals and grease.
Yeah.
And you walk up to someone who seems kind of like a worker here. They're a centaur. They're a centaur. And they've got little shoes on their hooves to keep them protected from from whatever might be on the ground. They turn to you and go, yes, can I help you?
I'm here to see the Great Balancer. We're new to town, and we're told to I was told to make myself available. I am an artificer by trade, and this is kind of like stepping into my holy grail.
Mm-hmm. He kind of gives you a little bit of an attitude. He's got this kind of look on his face, like, oh yeah, sure.
New kid in town. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh sure, everyone's an artificer. Yeah.
All right, look, if you want to speak with the balancer, you're going to have to show me a little bit of your work. How about? I'd like to see something. I love this voice. I'd like to see something interesting from you. And this is where I'll remind you, if you need to, you do have that gauntlet to shoot something out if you need something special.
I will just roll my hand over on the gauntlet, drag my finger across the sigil, and as I do, a little trail of almost acid will come from my finger and set into the glyph, and that will spark it and make it light, and I will blink out of existence. Well, actually, I'll roll a d20 to see if I blink out of existence. Is that how does... Yeah. At the end of each of my turns... Okay, I gotta roll an 11 or higher. Okay. I will roll... That's an 8. So for the first 6 seconds I stand there, but my body is kind of phasing in and out of where I am. And I'm like, just hang on. 6 more seconds go by.
Does he
4.
usually
God damn it.
Or is this something new that he's come into?
This is something
6.
new he's trying to do.
Holy shit. Okay, that's 4 turns. Oh my god.
You guys are standing.
That's a 9.
Standing there, and you keep flickering and popping out for a moment, and
I'm
one
going
of
to cast Pass Without Trace on myself.
13. Okay. Holy crap.
Okay,
That
so
was...
you blink
what
out of
number dice roll was
existence,
that?
and in the
1,
exact
2,
same
3,
moment,
4, 5.
you blink out of sight as well.
So what do I stand
Well, I
there
have to
for
roll a
30
stealth
seconds?
check, but I'm just going to stealth away from him so we can get past him and go and find Pulp myself.
Roll me a stealth, I suppose.
23.
23.
That's on a 3. I rolled a 3. I have a plus 20 to my stealth right now.
They rolled a 10, so they're not getting it. I don't think they have a plus 13 to perception. You pop out, and you can't hear him anymore, Pepper. You're in the ethereal realm. You're kind of seeing it as if it's through a veil of smoke and dust as you look around this pseudo-similar realm. You do actually see a couple people just walking around in the ethereal realm, just going from place to place. You can see through the walls of the building into other buildings, and you can see most of them are black and white and smoke-like, but there's a couple people who are just regular old colors, just walking through, going to wherever they're going.
That's fucking awesome.
And
as I say that, I pop back into existence, 10 feet away from where I was.
So here's what I'll say. This person, you've blinked out of existence, they're looking in one direction. Do you want to blink back in and try and get past him, or do you want him to try and get you where you need to go? Because I think Finn is on his way to go find him on his own.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know that. I'm still trying to impress him. So
actually, if you're in the
right
ethereal realm, can you see things that are invisible?
Ooh.
I'm not invisible. I'm just really stealthy.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. Pass Without Trace literally just gives me a plus 10 bonus to my stealth. And like
Roll me
dampens all
perception
sound
then,
in me.
Pepper. Roll me perception.
Oh, buddy, I have a -1. Yeah, I got a 6.
Yeah, you don't know where he went, but if
I
you want to
blink back
kind of
in.
sneak off as well, you can.
No, I was gonna blink back in right behind him, like next to his tools, and be like, as soon as I blink back in, I want to be looking at them, be like, oh, this is interesting work you're doing here.
So, I'm gonna see if he's impressed. That gauntlet you're wearing, is that a creation of yours?
Yes.
He kind of like grabs your hand without asking and pulls it closer and kind of looks at the underside of the gauntlet. No
And I'm still
seams
there.
that I can see. Yes. Well, I suppose
I
could
blink out.
agree. This motherfucker, I think he's just playing me for a fool.
And
Zen's
I walk
just
to the
sitting
other
there
side
in
of
the
him.
in the lobby.
I walk to the other side of him, and as I reappear, I go, yeah. Oh, and then I'll drag my finger back across the glyph and end the spell. Sorry.
I suppose I could allow an audience. He's becoming older and older.
Yes. This blinking took so long.
With the I think I could have something done. And he walks you down. You went off on your own, Finn.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the balancer's office right now.
Roll me insight or investigation, whichever's higher. Or are they the same stat?
No, they're not.
Investigation, I believe. Investigation is intelligence, insight is wisdom. That is a 22 for investigation.
A 22.
We're the two good investigators on this group.
You
I only have a plus 5, so.
You go
That's pretty
up
good.
this kind of
Not bad,
spiral. You go up this spiral staircase that works kind of like an escalator, but moving up corkscrew wise. And you make it pretty close to the top of this ball. Close to the
ball.
clockwork ball up top.
The ball.
The ball. And as you find a door that's kind of cracked open, and pushing it open a little bit more, you find inside a half elf who is wearing he's wearing the just regular old just drawstring pants and a shirt that at one point in its life was white, but it is covered in stains that have long since been kind of cleaned off as best he could of greens and of blacks and of all sorts of different colors. There's a couple holes in the shirt, and looking at the placard on the door, it reads Balancer Pulp.
I'm gonna open the door and hello there.
Oh, hey, what are you up to? How can I help you here?
I was
Wait, no, I've used this voice. Keep going. I'll get a different one.
I was hoping to meet Pulp the Balancer, and I saw the name on the door.
Oh, I'm going back to center. Hold on. Yes, he kind of with his hands, and the muck that was just down his forearms of just black and soot and all sorts of things. He kind of wipes his hands together, and the soot just kind of flings off of his fingertips, and it just goes into the air, which you now breathe in, which doesn't feel good, but it's okay.
No.
Well, I am Paul. How can I help you exactly?
Yes, we spoke. We spoke to Cofton. Just yesterday.
Yes, he's a wonderful, wonderful man.
Yes, wonderful man. And
well,
we were looking
he's a wonderful man-like creature. I suppose he doesn't have a gender. I have seen him split into two new creatures.
Yes, that's wonderful, awesome, great to know. Not what I'm here for. Me and my partner, who was distracted downstairs, were looking for someone named Jalir. He said you could help us find him.
Jalir.
A lizard
And
folk?
as you say this, you are led up the staircase, Irvin.
This is magical work here with the stairs that go.
Wait, do I hear them coming up?
Yes, you do.
That is a 24 for stealth to rehide. I don't want to get kicked out because I snuck past.
So Palt turns around to look for something, and he turns back and he goes, "Jalir, what?" And the centaur clops into the room. Sir, I have a guest for you to speak with. He has a little gauntlet that I believe is most impressive. Yes, and he walks out. Because I don't want to do that anymore.
Valid.
And as soon as I hear the centaur walk out, I'm just gonna poke my head back out. All right. Anyway.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh,
Wait a
Hey,
minute.
Irvin.
Finn,
What?
what?
You were taking too long.
all right. Can I see a picture of this person, whoever you're looking for? What are you?
Irvin, do the little ball thing and project them. I don't think we were given a photo.
I
Were
said
we?
very specifically you were given a portrait.
Oh, okay,
That's right. We were
okay.
given a portrait. I don't do that. I just pull out the portrait and I go, here.
Oh, yes. Yes, he was under my employ for probably about 4 or 5 years.
Do you know where he wound up?
Oh, he left town. He left town probably 3 years ago.
And where did he tell you where he was going?
He said that he got a better offer at the rival college on the other side of the realm, but he did. We are just lucky that his replacement came in when he did. I don't know what we'd do.
Who's his replacement?
What?
Who was his replacement?
Oh, his replacement. He kind of flicks through his employee paperwork and he pulls out. Weirdly, he doesn't have a magical way to write things down. He's just got regular old handwriting on a notebook.
I love that for him.
He kind of opens up a book and he shows you a picture. Or he shows you a name. It's Olbrim Stormfowl. I'm getting farther in this voice. Olbrim Stormfowl. He's we're just lucky he showed up when he did. I don't know. A good conjurer is a hard thing to come by.
We would love to meet this person, then.
If at all possible.
Yeah.
Well, sure, I suppose I could make it. What is this? Why are you looking for this fellow, if you don't mind me asking?
We're out from Anna Otto Way, and our boss was also trying to hire him for something, so
Roll me.
we're just trying to see if he can get a little gig for, like,
Yeah.
a weekend.
And if
Roll
this
me
person
deception.
replaced him so well, then we might not even need to go find that person.
11.
Roll me with advantage because Pepper helped you out.
Yes.
Still an 11.
Here, I will let him decide whether or not he'd like to speak with you. What are your names?
You can call me Finn.
And
Finn.
and I'm Irvin. You can tell him that we are from.
Tell him Ulysses sent us.
Very good. He's going to walk over to his workbench and kind of tap the side of it, and the tools all slide to one side and organize themselves as a small stone tablet rises out of the metal workbench. And
Yes, Irvin, yes.
kind of taps the tablet, and after a moment of buzzing and kind of flashing on the tablet, a mist of gray rises from it, and in it you can see a dwarf face. If you want to listen in on his conversation, you're gonna have to roll something. So would that be?
I mean, stealth or perception, I guess.
Yeah, roll stealth or perception, I suppose.
22 for stealth.
Shit.
Okay, so I'm at.
Yeah,
I'm at
my spell
an
lasts an
impasse here.
hour.
My stealth is a disadvantage, but it's a +2.
Okay.
But my perception's at a -1.
But it's
But
not
not
a disadvantage.
Correct.
I
Right?
think
So the disadvantage tends to be worse than a
I
pure
would say
negative.
so. I would say
Okay.
so.
Like, I think mathematically speaking, it's like around a
Hey.
5.
Still, I got a 17 because I rolled an 18. On the one
Okay, so
without
you can
disadvantage.
both
Yeah.
you can both hear pretty well what's going on. He calls and he says, yes, what did I call you? Yes, Olbrim. Yeah, Olbrim, we have two people here who said they'd like to meet you, and you hear the voice of the dwarf on the other side. Oh, good, are they the... good. Here we go. Good. Are they here as a work release, or they're actually looking for someone to do a contract with them? Oh, wonderful. I've been looking for a new contract. Yes, they say that Ulysses sent them. So yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Send him my way. Yeah. I'll come talk to him. Yeah, bring him over here. Yeah. And they track for a little while, and then he closes it up, and he says, "So if you'd like to go to him, what you should do is you should go back down, and you should go across the way to the Artificers Guild. It's about maybe a 15-minute walk around then to the north, I'd say, but a little west. Yeah, you'll find it. It's a nice big cube."
Ah, the big Q building. We saw that last night. Okay,
We did.
excellent.
Oh, did you go on? No, did you go on the tour?
We did.
We did to familiar ourselves with the city beforehand.
Yes, that's very good work. All right, go ahead. On your way. I've got very important business to
Have a
attend to.
wonderful day, you and your beautiful factory.
He turns back, and the tools all slide back to where they were, and you can see that he is working on making a new soft drink as you leave. And
Fizzy lifting drinks.
fizzy lifting.
Fizzy drinks. Oh God.
Brought it back.
I'm upset.
And you make your way across. I mean, it's not far, but why don't you guys go ahead and roll to see if you get there in one turn? Roll your d8s.
That's an 8.
You make it.
That's a 5.
There you go. You make it over to the Artificers
I wanted to
Guild.
roll 2.
You make it over to the Artificers Guild, and you go inside. You have to kind of have to walk around the building for a second because the
Yeah, where's
door
the
is on the
door?
bottom level, and the bottom level suddenly starts moving out of the way because something happened on the other side, and so you have to follow it along, and you gotta go in at the right
It's
time.
constantly balancing itself.
Fucking artificers. God damn it.
Hey, it's ingenious.
Yeah, uh-huh.
It allows for kinetic movement within the building. Are you kidding me?
Why can't you just climb up to a window and do that? It's so much easier.
You step
Ants don't
into the
climb.
building. You step into the building, and as soon as you step in, you no longer feel that kind of... You expect at one point you're going to feel like on one of those spinning rides at a fair, but
Yeah.
you don't even feel the movement as you walk in.
Inertial dampening. Perfect.
There is a dwarf standing there in the main foyer, waiting for you. He's got on shoulder pauldrons that are made of bronze, and a helmet that more of a circlet really that goes around his head, made of silver, and he's got all sorts of little trinkets and little baubles on him, and he says, "Hello, hey there, I'm Olbrim. I hear you've got a job for me."
Olgrim? I don't suppose your middle name or last name happens to be Kron.
Well, me inside, I guess.
It's a 9.
Okay. Jason, you want to roll inside as well?
I mean, I can. Oh, 30-20.
Pepper, he kind of goes, no, but, my mother had some weird names in the past. I think that we might have somebody in the family. And, with your inside roll, he's so lying to your face, Jason. It's not even funny how bad he's lying to you. But Pepper is eating it up. He thinks he's got the wrong guy.
All right.
Yeah, maybe
Kron.
we do have to go after the other guy.
Kron.
Oh, well, no, that's not
Yes.
my name.
Yes,
no,
it
it's
is,
not.
sir.
I don't know what you... Shut the fuck up. You
You
shut
listen-
the fuck up. You shut the fuck up.
Let's go into your office for a second, all right?
Yeah.
I swear to God. And he walks you into his office. He closes the door and waves his hand over it, and an arcane sigil goes over the door, locking the door. And he walks across the room, and as he walks, his body lengthens and stretches out as he turns back into his natural pale changeling form.
Oh, God.
And he kind of rubs his eye for a moment. He goes, "Okay, what the fuck? What took you guys so long?"
We got distracted. We wanted to learn the city. I'm skipping an archery contest for this.
You wandered around this city for 3 fucking years?
Oh,
No, sorry.
What?
We just got here, yesterday.
Look, I get you've got a mission. What would it take for you to just go on your merry way.
Okay, shit, hang on. I will be right back. Keep going.
What would it take for you to go on your merry little way and just say you never saw me?
Evidence that you're dead. Ulysses is going to want something that's proof.
Shit.
A death certificate of one of your aliases.
Look.
We know you as Julier here.
Okay, so you've got that down. Is there anything else I could do? Maybe I could just bribe you into lying. How about that, huh? You want some gold?
I'm not exactly one who is capable of lying, and I'm just gonna lift up my sleeve and show him like all the pin needles and everything from all the experiments that have been done on me. They're gonna find out.
Alright, look.
The last time I did something that they did not like, I was blocked away for 2 weeks, I had my head shaved, and I had many, many things shoved into me that I do not wish to mention again.
Okay, I'm not gonna go into detail about that. That does sound like a very traumatic incident for you, and I apologize that you had to deal with that. But I don't think you understand quite what we're dealing with here, okay? I mean, you've been around this place, right? You've seen what it's like out there. They're the things they can do. If the CIA got a hold of half of what this place could do, they'd be on a better level, both of them. But this place isn't gonna just roll over like the other civilization. We're not gonna get these people to agree to work with us. And I think it's better if it stays that way. So maybe... He walks over to his table. He walks over to his table, and he kind of he takes his hand and he swirls it over the table, and he says, "What if you just send a message to your to whoever it is that sent you, and you just you send a message and you tell them this," and he conjures the face of Palt, the person that you were just speaking with, and the face in the illusion that he creates, the face says, "Oh yes, I'm afraid that he fell off of a bridge 2 days ago. I'm afraid he fell off of a bridge 2 days ago. We couldn't find his body. We've given up looking for him. He's presumed dead."
How convincing is that illusion?
How convincing is the illusion?
Yeah.
You know what? I'll have you test it. Go ahead and roll your perception and see if you can tell it's fake.
Dirty 20.
A dirty 20? You, with a dirty 20, you can see through it.
Hi, I'm sorry.
So Pepper, let me fill you in on what's happened.
Yep, sorry.
He has admitted that he is Kron, and he is begging you to kind of just say that you didn't find him, and
he
to
wants to be
leave.
left here?
Yep, he wishes to be left here, and he says
that...
what he says is that this place is not going to subjugate itself to the CIE, and he thinks it's better if they don't, because of the advancements they've made and the advancements that they could make, and it worries him.
Okay.
And Jason has put forth that if he can prove he's dead, that it might
We're gonna
work.
help him fake his death?
I mean, I guess that's up to you guys.
I mean, he's a changeling. Any body we present.
But don't they revert back to their original form when they die?
I don't know.
Yeah, well, yes, we do. We do. We have we have a natural form, and when we're not putting on
Okay.
the disguise, yes, it would be very obvious if you showed them just a body that it's not me. But
Maybe
all right.
you died in a Freak Artificers Guild accident?
I mean,
Arvin, do you want to do something really stupid? You want to blow up a building?
No.
excuse me,
No, I don't.
excuse me. Hold on. I know we get a little ragtag, a little fun over at the CIE. What the fuck did you just say inside of my house? Well, my workshop of my house.
Do we want to blow up a building? Doesn't have to be an artificer building. It can be a building you were working in. It can be on the outskirts of town. Something small. Something, that they can kind of rebuild quickly. But a chemical reaction could go just a little wrong and cause, a fantastical explosion.
He kind of looks over at his workbench. He's
Why
a
do we need to do
conjurer,
that?
and he's working in the Artificers Guild to help them kind of create new illusions and magics and combine the two areas of study. And he's thinking for a long moment. He says, "It would require quite a bit of spell work, but I suppose we might be able to." Look, do you think it would convince them?
The only other option I can think of is doing the old bounty hunter work and cutting off your ear.
I'd like to keep my ear if that's at all
That's what I thought.
possible, but
Why do we?
So who wants to build a bomb?
Why do we need to blow?
look, you don't have to.
We
You
need
don't have to
something-
blow up anything. You
we
could
need
just
to
go
fi-
and tell them I'm gone.
That's
It's
it. Yeah.
fine.
That's it. We don't need to blow up anything. We just need to go tell them
Do you
that
think
something
they're
blew
going
up.
to buy that?
Why would they not?
Have you listened to yourself in the last couple of weeks? I'm just gonna say, as characters, you haven't had a great track record recently.
Okay, but like that's things we fucked up. This isn't us fucking up. This is he was dead when we got there.
We could.
What he
We could
does,
try. I don't want to
What-
get experimented on again.
He's not. I don't think.
he
And you saw what happened when the CIE brought its full force down on a place.
Yeah. No.
If we say he defected or if he died, they might do that.
What? Okay, but we're gonna say he died anyway. And it's not like anyone here killed him. We are saying that he died of an accident.
How would it feel if we told them that you killed yourself?
He nods
Fucking
and he says, "That's
God
not a bad
damn
idea."
it.
Ooh, what if you kill me? And he takes out a blade and he says, "What if I stabbed you so it would look really good, and then you tried to attack me, and we could do this whole duel thing? What about that?"
Sure.
You-
Fuck it.
What?
I'm
Wait,
just gonna
runs
pull
over-
out a sword.
He runs over and stabs you immediately.
Oh.
Here, he's got a roll. It's an attack. I didn't
What?
think that through. Oh
What?
no.
What are you doing?
If I look like I got injured, we could have gotten into a scuffle with him.
Does a
and-
17 hit?
Yeah, it's a 17 hits.
He stabs you.
Fuck.
He stabs you. That's gonna be for 2d7. 1. You get 3 points of damage. He kind of just stabs you in the side. He misses
come
the
on, you
major
can do better
organs.
than that. Come on. Thank you.
So, Irvin, you watch as this person who's becoming a little bit more frantic as the time goes on, and the realization that he might actually have to go back to the CIA is becoming a little bit weird. He runs over and stabs him twice.
Hey.
That one's
I'm-
16.
That hits as well. My AC is 15.
Stop stabbing
That's
him.
10. That's 10 points of damage.
There you go. That's a good hit.
I shove
That's a
him
good
off.
hit.
I shove him off of Finn. Stop stabbing him.
Look, I just wanted to.
No, that's a good enough stab. That'll be like, oh, he put up a fight, and I stick in the back,
wanted
so
to look
like I don't
real,
think that
so that
much.
yeah, so
Shut
that
the
they
fuck
believe
up.
you guys.
Shut the fuck up.
You think one more would make it even more convincing?
Shut up.
Runs over.
No, I grab him. Stop it.
Fine. Puts the bloodied knife back in his holster.
Well, just tell him that you died, okay?
Ooh.
Why
ooh.
would he put up a fight?
I've got an idea. And he, why would he put up a fight? I've got an idea. And he shifts himself into, pulp. And he says, what if I spoke with your, superior and told them that I had fallen off of a building? I fell off a
You want
building.
the sending stone? There you go.
Takes the sending stone.
Wait. That
What?
means we are revealing the existence of the CIE to their fucking...
Oh, yeah, give me that back.
Oh. Well, shit.
We're just gonna tell them that you died. That's it.
All right.
Hold on one sec. I'm gonna step out of the room. What's the Hernagon's name?
The Herringon, his name is Lockwitch.
Lockwitch.
As he steps out of the room, Irvin, he like looks over at you, Irvin, and he's like, "Look, if you can just hold them off for a little while, I might be able to shut off their access to this place. I've been working on a little thing with some of the other conjurers and a way to use the sigils around the city. If you could just keep them off my trail for a little bit of time, I might be able to just keep this place safe."
So, why do you think the CIE should not get
He
shouldn't meet these people?
he reaches into his desk and pulls out a flyer, and he sets it on the table and he says, "This was handed out to me the first day that I got here." And the flyer has the slogan of the city: no kings, no monsters, no difference. And he points at it and he says, "I've been here for about 6 years now. This place will not allow itself to be ruled. I've seen it happen. I've seen someone try and take over this place. It does not work. The people from this place are not going to like working for a big ultra conglomerate. And they have the firepower to fight. Which means if they fight, have you seen what the CIA can do to people?
Oh yeah.
If they fight, this place is getting destroyed and the CIA will be hurt. Neither of them will end up good, and we're going to lose a lot of progress with this place. I want to set it away."
Why do you think it would come to a fight? They'll just say no.
All right.
I get
The
the
last
CIE. Okay.
The last person that took over, they strung him up and tossed him off of the Great Clockwork. I don't think you understand. They're not going... If they say no, they will find a way to retaliate. They think it is not only unlawful, but immoral for one group of people to be in charge, which is kind of strange considering they're a group of people. But they have this thing in the civilization where they kind of meld as a group. Race isn't really a thing anymore, but it's a whole thing. If they get involved with the CIA, one of two things will happen. One, they will join, and the CIA will be more powerful, which, frankly, I don't think is a very good thing. And two, if they don't join, their civilization might be destroyed, and the CIA might be harmed. So I think if we just keep them separate, like toddlers who don't get along.
Okay. Okay. Fine.
We'll cut back over to Finn.
Hey, Luckwitch, you there?
What voice did I have? It was vaguely British, right? Yeah.
All of your voices are vaguely British, but
Vaguely
a lot of
British
them
today
aren't.
is how I'm doing. Yes.
Yeah, about, Kron.
Oh, did you find him?
Uh, Parts of him.
Parts. What do you what?
There was I don't know how closely you keep an eye on this place, but there was a pretty big explosion at the Great Clockwork when he was working there.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And
So,
you're sure that this was Kron?
yeah.
Roll me deception before we go further.
That's a 3.
How are you sure that it was Kron?
The records state that Jalir was killed in an explosion. He had not revealed his original identity yet, as far as we can tell. So,
Okay, just bring me those records, and if you can possibly, maybe bones, if there are any bones, or any sort of ash you might have from their records, just bring me everything that you found.
gotcha. Alright. Will do.
So
And I'm going to hang up the phone. I'm going to walk back into the room. Alright, I need to forge some documentation.
What?
Oh,
What did you
Alright.
What did you tell them?
I told them that Jalir died in an explosion, and he went everywhere. So and they said the records we found stated that you were dead. So I need to forge those records. I know how to work a forgery kit. That is one of my proficiencies.
What?
Yeah,
Hold on. You know how to work a forgery kit?
yeah. It's one of my ranger proficiencies.
I thought with the 3 having you bring actual documents and proof was enough of a punishment. I didn't notice on your character sheet
I
that
didn't
you
know
get
either.
a quick get array from that. Fuck. How would it be like what, a dexterity check or a sleight of
I
hand?
think it is
check?
usually sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Roll me a sleight of hand check, I suppose.
1 second.
Can
Roll
I-
a forgery kit real quick.
Hang on, are you about to do this?
I mean, if we have other ideas, yeah, we could try.
I'll pull out my all-purpose tool, and I'll spin it in my hand, and I will channel the guidance cantrip into it, so I could use that.
Okay, nice.
So you'll at least get a D4.
Okay.
I didn't take Enhance Ability today, because I didn't think we'd be doing something like this.
Me
That's
neither.
fine.
But I took Lesser Restoration, so I could get rid of your hangover.
And then I get a plus, or no, sorry, I get, what is my proficiency right now? +3 because I'm proficient in the forgery kit. On top of that, and then
A D4.
a D4, so that's a 1. So 4 plus 1 plus 3 is 8.
Take this
so
little
that,
gummy bear I made that, makes you focus better.
that is a, what is that? 18, that's an 18. Oh, that's a 26.
Fucking what?
Hey, Kron, you have, records and shit here, I assume? Of, your
Well,
contracts
yeah.
and stuff?
No, hold on, hold
Sure,
on. Give me a wax seal.
He waves his hand in the air, and a wax seal kind of forms out of some
And
wood
some
that was
of
on the
Pulp's
table.
handwriting.
He pulls out a piece of paper, a letter from Pult, and he hands it to you. And he goes, just don't,
Alright.
just don't
Alright.
read it. Just read the handwriting.
I'm just looking at the shapes and things.
Okay.
Alright. Alright. And can you help me create bones? Or ashes, either one really. How quickly can you get somebody to regrow a limb from you?
Hold on. Whoa. Hold on. A whole
It doesn't
limb?
need to be a whole limb.
Like a
Would
finger
you-
or something.
No, it doesn't even need to be a finger. If we just took like a chunk out of your thigh,
Hold on.
burned
Whoa.
it.
Hold
Straight
on.
up, that's way better than a whole finger. That will heal.
We
take
just
that,
need like a few things of flesh. We need to skin you like a carrot.
Both of you roll me persuasion, and
With
if
disadvantage.
one of you get, we'll take the lower of whichever one of you gets it. How about that? We'll
I got a
do group
16.
disadvantage.
That's a 6.
So 6.
You both got a 6?
No, I got a 16.
Oh, okay. Stop. I know I was on board with the whole tell them I'm dead thing.
Yeah, we got the documents right here.
I
You want to hold
can't.
these, Irvin?
Do you
I'm sorry.
know how much gold it costs to regrow a body part?
Mine just grow in a vat, so
What
no
are
idea.
you?
I
What
don't know.
are you? How long have you guys been working at the CIE? been
Probably,
A year, maybe?
give or take, yeah, probably about a year.
Okay. So, alright, okay. I will not let you cut my limbs. I
Not your
promise you
limbs.
that.
Not your limbs.
Here's my counter proposal. Here's my counter proposal. I'll let you cut someone else's arm off.
We need to
I'll
make sure it'll read
conjure
like
them.
you.
I'll use my magics. My great magics. I'll use my great magics with a K. And I will... I'll change it into a changeling bone. That's what we'll do. We'll do that.
So,
It's fine.
You're not a transmuter. You're
yeah,
a
I'm gonna say
conjurer.
we need a transmuter.
I know where you can go to get a transmuter. I
Are
know.
you gonna be footing the bill for this? Cause
I am
we're doing this
100%
for you.
What?
Yeah, we're not paying to have... Okay, so we just need to have... a
I've got the
transmuter.
documents here. I made the documents. I have done my part of the deal.
So
Alright.
wait, we're gonna have a transmuter turn a bone into a changeling bone?
I think that makes perfect sense to me.
We might need a bit of your DNA still. Can we like draw some blood or something? Do you have your blood on standby?
Let us nick your finger at least.
Yeah. Just here. You stab me. I'll stab you, and we'll just pull some blood from that.
Yeah, you stabbed him.
Twice.
It's been you guys are current agents. It's been a long time
Here,
since
here,
I've
come
been.
here. I'm just
real
gonna pull
fight-
out one of my short swords and twirl it around. Just come here for a sec.
I don't like how you're doing this. I think that there's an
Just
easier way
prick
to
his
do
finger.
this.
Just
I think
prick
Look.
his finger.
It's just it's the only thing. Do you want me to stab you with an arrow or a crossbow bolt?
I'd rather not be stabbed at all. All right. Here. And he holds out his hand. All right, just get it over with.
I pull
And
out an
it's
empty
just- I'm
vial.
Huh?
I pull out an
Oh
empty
yeah.
vial.
Pull out a vial. Just put it right under there.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna like press down with my short sword.
Yeah,
onto it.
you son of a bitch!
Nope.
You
Hey,
cut me.
open your hand. Open your hand.
Fucking you asshole!
And I drag the lip of it across the cut, scraping the blood in.
You get
Yeah.
a.
Well, is that so bad? Look at how much blood is on here. It's just the tip.
Okay, now clean that.
Now look at how my side looks.
I suppose I didn't have to stab you now that we're in this point of view. Now that we're in this new idea, I suppose it was a bit of a given. I apologize for that.
Here, you
He,
you healed 17. As I just take a like a salve out of my bag and I just smear it across your stab wound, and
Oh,
it like
cool.
closes up. It's from a level 1 cure wounds.
Yeah, cure wounds is
Not
good.
bad.
Well, no, I get the +5 extra, which is
Yeah.
incredible.
Good, yeah. Okay, so you now have a vial of blood. What you need is a bone, and he's going to give you the name of a transmuter on the border of the... He says, all right, so most
I
of the
have an
people
idea.
in...
All right, Irvin, we need to go back to the Rogues Gallery.
I was gonna say the Necromancy Guild, but
Gravediggers probably get more work to digging up bones for the necromancer, so they might know of cut out the middleman.
all right. Where's this
Okay.
transmuter?
So the transmuter, he says, so there's a, most of the people in the Sphere of Gold are pretty clean cut. They're not going to want to do this sort of thing. What I'd recommend is I recommend you go just into the forest of the Sphere of Dusk. When you just in there, you're gonna find a guy. His name is Ballum.
Gollum. Okay.
B-O-L or B-A-L?
Balum. Ballum.
Ballum. Got it.
Ballum. He works at the conjunction of the points. You know, you go in there, it'll be really easy. You're gonna have to pay him a little extra, and so he reaches into his pocket and he pulls out a small like platinum bar, and he hands it to you.
Thank
And he
you.
says, "You take that. You give it to him. You tell him that Kron sent you.
But Kron sent you.
Tell him that Kron sent you, and tell him it'll be the last time I ask for something like this. And then give him the platinum bar. I'm sure he'll do what you need."
Alright.
All right, so you guys need to go find a bone.
The
Where are you
Rogues
finding a
Gallery.
bone?
Okay. To the Rogues Gallery, I guess.
Yeah. I want to go talk to some gravediggers.
Oh God.
What's wrong, Pepper?
Maybe they have changeling bones, and we don't even have to.
Exactly. Maybe there's one that exists, and we just need to attune it to his blood. Or however magic works.
Okay.
They're gonna run a DNA test.
Turns out. So you go down. Okay, you guys go back down to the Rogues Gallery. The Aarakocra is standing back outside. He kind of nods at the two of you and moves the staff out of the way, and you guys are able to go in. It's a little busier than yesterday. There's more people in here. The archery contest is gonna start in about 2 hours, maybe an hour, and so people are starting to file in, get closer together.
Irvin, you want to go ask around while I sign myself up?
You're still
We're in the city. Let's have some fun.
I just walk away, and I go to the barkeep.
Yeah, yes, that's right. Here's the voice. Yes.
I need a gravedigger.
What?
Yep.
He like lowers his voice, so it's no longer booming, but it's still a little bit louder than usually you'd expect. And he goes, is this for a private thing, or is this like a business problem, or?
This is a purely business problem.
Okay. Do you think you need this on the down low, or maybe is this sanctioned?
This is so not sanctioned.
All right. I got a guy for you.
How much?
It's gonna cost you. I'm gonna say, if you could probably barter with this guy. Okay, you could probably barter with him, but usually he goes for about 25 gold.
Cool.
But you could probably barter with him a little bit if you got something good. All right, you ready?
Yep.
He go 20 feet down the street and then turn to the left. He gives you the directions in his loud, booming voice. And he says, and there you shall find your ill-gotten gravedigger.
Why did you have to?
It's kind of a thing with my kind, you know. We make proclamations, and proclamations are different than regular speech, and you know, it's a whole thing. It's not like I want to be like this.
It's all
Do you
ineffable.
think?
Okay. Are you good here?
But yeah,
Yeah,
what's
you're
going
fine.
I found it.
Oh, you 100% heard. There's
Yeah.
no way you didn't hear.
I heard where to go. I didn't hear any of the details.
All right. So you guys are going to make your way around this little circle here, and down at the bottom of this circle where it goes back up to intersect, you find a small little shack, kind of leaning against the bottom, kind of leaning against a tree, and you find the man you're looking for. He's a little gnome, and he's kind of whittling away at a statue, and he looks up at the two of you and he goes, "Yeah, what can I do you for?"
We need some bones.
Bones?
More really like one or two, like a femur or something.
I don't deal in bones. I don't even know what a bone is.
Almond sent us.
That motherfucker. Did he say it real loud?
Yeah.
He actually. So when he told me about you specifically, well, no, he said the directions really loudly.
That motherfucker. I told him. He keeps
I don't know
every
why
time
you would
he
get in business with someone who talks that loudly.
Look, he's my cousin's husband. Okay, I can't just not leave him out. But
I understand that.
you tell him one thing. You tell him one thing, and he says it to the entire fucking bar and the people down the street at the same time. All right, fucking look. What do you need this bone for?
We gotta make it. We gotta make it look like a changeling.
All right. I don't usually ask questions when people come to me looking for body parts. That tends to be a way to get your own body parts missing. But I just
Nope.
Did you kill a changeling?
No.
No,
A
no,
changeling
no,
wants to. A changeling wants
Did
to
a
disappear.
did a changeling try to kill you?
Nope.
No.
A changeling just wants to disappear.
Wants to fake his death.
That seems like the easiest thing for a changeling to do, right?
Yeah, but
I
when
mean,
they
you could just
die,
turn
they-
into-
when-
The person
die,
who's
they
looking
revert.
for him needs evidence.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. And you know how the magic is. They can tell if that shit's actually a changeling.
Jesus Christ. All right.
So we've got a guy to turn the bone into a changeling bone. We just need a bone.
Does it?
But if
Does
you
it
have
need to
access to a
be-
changeling bone, that'd be perfect. But if you don't, he can
All right,
probably
look.
turn any bone.
I'll be straight with you.
I appreciate
I've
that.
got one changeling bone. I've got a fingered bone that came from a changeling finger. It came from a couple years ago, but you know it's fine. I've got a changeling bone. It will cost you though.
How much?
300 gold.
My friend here can make magic items if that helps you.
I got plenty of places to go for magic items.
These
Yeah,
can
What
be
I
for
custom.
don't
free.
got.
Yeah, but for
Yeah, but
free.
for free.
Roll
You can
me
make 3 at a
persuasion.
time.
Roll me persuasion. Whoever wants to do it.
I think it's the same for both of us.
Do
Yeah.
you both have
Negative
shit
2
persuasion?
For me.
Yeah.
That's
That's
a 7.
15 on my part.
Okay. Here's what
Don't
I'll
worry
do.
about it.
You give me a magic item and 150 gold. How's
I
that
can
sound?
give you
How's
75
that sound?
if you put up 75, and you want to give him like the gloves of thievery or something.
Sure.
All right. You know what? I'll take it. 150 gold and those fancy little stealing gloves.
Wait a minute. Why? Oh, I haven't made my infusions today actually, so
Yeah.
I guess I will make that one of them. Okay, that's fine. I will not have the bag of holding today. Sure.
All right. Well,
Here you go.
he takes the gloves and he weighs them. He's like, "Ooh, these are nice. This
Yeah,
is nice leather. It's good.
Custom
It's good.
leather.
Yeah, it's
Custom
nice.
leather.
It's nice.
I
Hey,
designed them myself for the enchantment to go in easier.
this isn't one of those things where the tomorrow these are just gonna be regular old gloves and they're no longer
No,
magical
not at all,
anymore.
not at all.
This ain't that kind of thing, is it?
No,
No.
not at all.
Pepper? Is that how that works?
That is exactly how that works.
Jason, roll me a deception check.
6.
Pepper, can you give him any sort of help with this so that he
I
can
mean, I
re-roll
can
it?
roll my own.
You sure, if you want. Roll me a deception.
He knows it more, so.
Would you roll? He throws the gloves on the table and he takes back the bone. You guys are trying to trick me. I
Give me
don't
back
like
the
being
gold.
You didn't give me any gold.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh, I did.
Hold on, wait. Both of you roll, see if you gave him gold or not.
What? Okay.
I mean, I
What do
took
I
it out of
roll?
my inventory. That's a 21 perception.
Okay, he's saying he's saying you didn't give him any.
Yeah, I did. Now, give us it back and the bone unless you want to be eaten by a dragon.
You don't. You
Say
going
hi
the
to Zen.
jousted thing tonight, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
You
And he's a little
motherfucker.
hungry. He's been
You
fasting
fucking-
to get back into shape.
You fucking jousters. It's always the jousters. You motherfuckers, you always come over here and you try and get me to bury your dead horses and everything like that. That's some bullshit. God
Yeah, well,
damn it.
you know, we could just leave you here for dead. Nobody's gonna see us again.
Oh, just how about this? The 150 gold and the bone is ours. You lied to us, we lied to you, it all comes out in the wash.
Fine, but I'm keeping the gloves.
Yeah, they're really nice
Yeah.
gloves. Absolutely.
Use them for the day. Have
They
fun.
actually are easier to enchant because I made them specifically with enchantment
So what
in
is
mind.
what are the abilities of the gloves?
Right now, they give you +5 to sleight of hand checks and thieves' tools checks.
Okay. Jason, roll me perception. Jason.
He has to attune to them.
Oh shit! Never mind.
Yeah,
Then
he
damn
has
it.
to take, what is it, an hour?
Yeah.
In an hour, he takes the gloves and he goes, "Hey, in an hour, why don't you come back? I got something to show you."
Nah, I'm gonna be doing something else in an hour. And by the way, if you steal from me, I'll make you regret it. There you go, bud.
Okay. Look, we're gonna leave now. Have a good day. We're gonna tell Alrond that you gave us a nice and fair price. Thanks. And I just push Finn out the door.
All right. Well, you've got a changeling bone. You've
Do we
managed
want
to
to
get.
attune it to this guy's blood, or nah?
Why do you keep saying that like that's a thing?
I don't
Well,
know how magic works.
You've got a necromancer's in the same space you're in if you want, but if you want to
Holy
just take the changeling bone and call it good, you good.
Like, I want to make sure we're doing this right. I got the official-looking documents. I just want to make sure when they stab this bone and pull out whatever DNA they're gonna pull out, it's gonna read as the guy. I'm pretty sure not all changelings read the same.
Here, you know what? Jason or Pepper, why don't you roll me?
Nature?
How about Arcana for Pepper and
Okay.
History for Jason?
That's a 27.
21.
So both of you know that theoretically they could test it in some way. But Jason, you know that in the past they have not done that. Most of the time that they've lost people at the CIE, they don't even get the bodies back because of how, they're in a different realm and everything. So you think it's plausible you could get away with it without changing
Alright.
anything?
How much is this platinum bar worth?
The platinum bar?
Yeah,
I mean-
that you gave to us.
I'm gonna. Oh my god, I shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna say it's 1,000 gold.
So what? 100 platinum?
Sure.
Yeah, that's because it's 10 gold to a platinum.
Yeah, it's 100 platinum. How about that?
Cool. So we don't. If we have the changeling bone, they probably don't check it. They usually don't get the body back. So I mean, this and this will be good enough. You want to just split the platinum bar?
Shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that.
Sure.
Let's make it 50 platinum because that's an outrageous amount of money to give you.
50 platinum, that's still 500 gold. So
I know it's
Yeah.
500
50
gold, but
each.
split between the two of you. That's better.
250. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
you just
we
wanna
can
split
we
it?
can offload this. Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we'll put this in your rucksack. And
I mean,
I've got
I
an
can
archery
just-
contest to go enter into.
Oh, that's right. God damn it.
Pepper, roll
Yeah.
me roll me just a straight up luck roll to
What?
see if you find something else to do when you're bored. Just roll a d20 and we'll
Alright.
see.
Is he not
I
just
got-
gonna drink?
I got an 11.
I guess he is gonna drink. Well, here's what you do. What are you going to do while he's doing this archery? Are you gonna watch him and cheer him on like a little league parent, or are you going to do something else?
Distance between the nearest bar and the archery contest?
I don't remember if I put it behind the Rogues Gallery, but I'm going to now. So it's in the back of the Rogues Gallery. So
Then
you
I'll
could
watch.
theoretically just sit and drink.
Yeah, I'll sit and drink and watch.
Okay.
And if I, I can mage hand a drink over to me.
Am I allowed to use my magical crossbow, or do I have to use provided things?
You need to use a regular crossbow. In fact, all of the weaponry is provided by the Rogues Gallery
All right,
because they want to make sure that no one has enchanted weapons and they want to watch them. You walk up and it's like being given it's like being given an experimental weapon. They like hand them to you, and all eyes are always on you when you've got these things, because it's super easy to cheat in a competition when everyone knows magic.
It's true.
So
Alright.
here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do a couple contested rolls. I think that's a fair thing to do. I'm gonna roll
Yeah.
3 times, and you need to beat at least one of them for each of them. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Yep.
All right. You can add your modifier to it.
Okay, that's why I was asking, because what I have for my plus.
So whatever your plus is minus the magic. You
Yeah.
can
So
use
plus
I only
your
have a plus
natural
1
stuff.
right now.
Okay.
So plus 9.
Yep.
Plus 9?
Yeah, I'm real good
man.
at archery.
Ooh. That's going to be 25, 10, and 25 again. So you've got to
15.
beat a 10.
15.
Okay. You make it through the first round. How close do you think you get to the bullseye on the first one?
Here, I'll just roll a damage for it. Is it the same, like, heavy crossbow that I normally use?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Not super close, but, like, decently on the mark. I only rolled a 2.
Okay, so you managed to get it in on like the third ring, and for the first round, there are some people who are either too drunk to be able to hold their crossbow or their bow correctly, or they're just not experienced enough with it, and they thought it would be easier than it truly is. We're gonna do this 2 more times. I'm gonna roll 3 times again, and this time you need to beat 3. If you can do it for all 3, I'll give you some sort of reward.
Okay.
All right, so that's gonna be 16, 21, 2.
22.
All right, you make it through to the next round. Go ahead and roll your damage. Let's see how close you got.
7 out of 10.
Okay, you're in like the second ring around, and last one. You are standing in a line of I'd say 4 people by this point. It's the final round. It's starting to get dark for the 3rd or 4th time today. And you have your arrows all clicked into place, your bolts clicked into place, and the you've got a plasmoid beside you, different one. He's kind of a pinkish color. And you've got an air genasi and a gith. You've got a gith.
Ooh.
You're archer. You're fighting a gith in this. All right. Last round.
Kick
I'm gonna
his
roll a
ass,
d6
Gith.
and add it. Pepper's in the corner. He goes, "Yeah, the gith! Woo!"
Yep.
All right. 26. 20 and 18. You've got to beat
That's a
an 18.
dirty 20 for me.
Fuck. You are able to win. Good job. Let's see. You get the crowd goes wild as you roll your D whatever to find out what your damage is.
Well, that's a 4.
The crowd goes wild as you make a mediocre shot. But it's better
They're
than
drunk
the other
enough
ones.
at this point.
Yeah, they're better than the other ones. And you, the Aarakocra that was standing outside of the Rogues Gallery walks over to you and hands you a small silver crossbow bolt, and he hands it to you. It's heavier than you would expect it to be, and he also gives you a small wreath of flowers that were grown in the forest that he puts around your neck. It's not like a lei that lays flat; it's a wreath, so it's more like so it's just a
It's
circle.
firm, like right
it's
here.
firm, and it just sits on your neck. Yeah.
Yep.
And that's what you win. You win the strange silver arrow and a wreath of flowers.
Oh, all right.
All right. Is
How
there
you doing,
any-
Irvin?
I'm fucking great.
Is there anything else you guys wanted to do before you head back?
We got some
Nah.
fake fucking bones. We got some
But
good
here,
shit.
Here, I'm gonna take the
Did
wreath
you
off and
say
I'm
you
gonna put it on to
have
Irvin.
fake bones?
Nope, we're good. We're good, Elrond. All good.
There you go, buddy. Have the wreath.
Thanks, man. Oh my god, this was easy.
Yeah, nothing terrible happened unless we get back and something terrible happens. But
I
let's
just started looking
turn it.
suspiciously at the sky.
It is noontime, even though it was just getting dark a few moments ago.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. Let's find a
just leave.
sequestered place, call a lock
for the
witch,
portal.
and get
Yeah.
back.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna find an
Alright.
alley.
All right, you guys walk away from the Rogues Gallery and wander into the forest, away from the sounds of excitement and jubilation as people start chanting and getting more and more drunk. The closer it gets to homecoming actually being here, the more people are getting hyped up for it. And you find a little quiet glen in the forest to call Lockwitch.
All right, hey, we've got everything. We managed to convince them to give us a bone, so we're heading back.
Oh, do you have the bone? You have the bone. Do you have your paperwork? Do you have anything else?
Yes, we have the paperwork as well.
Okay, very good. I will call you back. Let's see. You, yes, very good. Which button does it go?
It's the one on the
That's-
left.
It's the one on the left. I thought it was the one on the right. I thought
It's the one on
did
the
they
left.
change it from the last? You know when I.
When you were, I just get on my phone. When you were running the portal rooms, they had it backwards, the old style.
Yes,
Yeah,
it was the one.
yeah. No, the new
Yeah,
style's
they've
on the
updated
left.
things.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's very.
portals are faster now too.
They're faster.
Yeah,
Huh?
You'll
used to
see.
be like 30 seconds. It's now like 12.
Oh my gosh, 12? They've gotten it down to 12? Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Rumors
And
are they might
as
get
you
it down
guys
to
are
10.
talking between two trees that are kind of maybe 6-7 feet apart, this strip of black appears in front of you, ringed by rainbow. you're good to go in if you want.
All right. You ready, Urban?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Away we go.
And away you go. You step through. You have a good time. You go through the portal and you pop back into the CIE. And standing there is a very nervous-looking Lockwitch. His ears kind of twitching.
Here's the paperwork. Here's the bone.
Oh.
Sorry, they didn't give us a bag for the bone. It's just out there.
It's... It is kind of singed. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
That is so unfortunate. He was a very kind man, that man.
So we heard.
That is sad.
Pult had very high praise to sing to him.
You don't happen to know any changelings, do you?
No.
No, well. Okay, I suppose. Thank you. You can get your pay as you go back to the as you go back. Did anything horrific happen? Anything you need to get your psych test out for? Or...
Not really.
No.
This was actually
No.
kind of calm.
It was calm. It was a little tragic, of course, when we learned, but it was calm.
Yeah.
Seems strange.
The hardest part was getting all the paperwork. Bureaucracy and everything.
Oh, I completely understand. Trying to get paperwork from Ulysses, it's like, oh.
It's a
can you believe
nightmare,
it?
isn't
It's
it?
ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
I had to get my blood samples from him and my creator. It took 3 weeks to come through.
That's not something we do here. Who told you that you needed to give them blood?
Oh, he is their blood.
Yeah, they make my blood, so they gotta pull it out every once in a while and test and make sure there's no bad nutrients in it or something. So
He's part of
you
Riz's
told me
experiment
that I
class.
didn't need
Yeah.
to be scared
Yeah.
of your creator,
Yeah.
but everything you say about her makes me more scared of your creator.
she's not
every single
scary. She's a nice lady.
day. She pulled your blood out of your body for
She
nutrient
does that with
reasons.
all of her creations. It's normal.
I mean, to be fair, I guess you'd rather her do that to make sure they're healthy than not.
Yeah, it's
my mother-
it's my monthly checkup.
My mother had 74 children,
Holy
and
crap.
none of them ever had to get their blood drawn to look for nutrients.
Well, you were born. I was made in a lab. There's a bit of a disconnect there.
That was... I was showing my privilege, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, you were,
No, hey, he's recognized it.
and I appreciate it.
Okay.
Still fucking weird, though.
Goodbye, Lockwitch.
You're a pin fucking ice luck, which
How much do we get paid? 50
it's
gold,
50
is it?
at this point. Yeah,
50
Yeah.
gold, yeah. Yeah, I'd say so, 50.
yeah. It went
Alright.
up when we hit whatever the second adventuring tier was,
Good job. You guys did it.
and we didn't have to kill anybody.
Despite your best efforts.
Yeah,
Anytime Pepper leaves the room, we immediately go, we gotta kill somebody.
yeah.
We gotta kill something. Alright,
I only got stabbed twice,
jeez,
and I
for
burnt the
no
roof of my
reason.
mouth.
That was,
For no
that was
reason.
so dumb. Why?
Alright.
Look, Irvin, I thought if we had to kill him, it would have looked like it was.
Wait, one more thing. We have a present to give Eric.
We
Oh,
do
that's
have a
right.
present to give Eric.
And I
Um,
want to do that now.
you go
Wait, give him the
into-
wreath with it as well. He'd like the wreath.
He
You go
would.
into your room, and Eric is sitting there, and he's kind of, let's see, what would Eric be doing?
Is he just sitting there, staring blankly into space?
Eric has a small puzzle that he was given on his vacation out this week. It is a very simple little puzzle. It's
2x2
kind of like a
Rubik's Cube.
jigsaw puzzle, but if you put the puzzle piece in the wrong spot, the puzzle lifts the piece back up and slides it to the side, so you know it's wrong. So he's
It's-
kind of putting it together
How
piece
many
by piece.
pieces does he
guardrails.
have in right now?
He's about
Out of how
halfway.
many?
He's about
Okay.
halfway. He's about halfway through. Oh, hey guys! I've been working on this for a little while now. How was the mission?
We didn't
was-
have to kill anyone?
It was eventful.
What? Hold
Yeah,
on.
no.
Whoa, hold on.
I only
you
got
didn't
stabbed twice.
2 times?
Only
Jesus.
2
twice.
times?
And not only that, Eric, we were able to get you a gift.
2, actually. Here, I'm gonna take the wreath off of Irvin and put it on Eric's shoulders.
You very clearly take it away from Irvin.
I just
and you
deflate a
give
little
it
bit.
to Eric.
He was just holding on to it.
Oh,
I was just a package.
for me?
Yes,
Yeah.
for you.
Oh, well, thank you. I love flowers.
And this other thing is a dream journal. I now grant you ownership of it. Put your hand on it.
Is this like a pact kind of thing?
No,
little
it's
bit,
like
yeah.
you just have to like you have to like
You have to claim ownership of it, and he has to
Yeah.
bequeath that ownership to you.
yeah. It's just
Oh.
like a quick 2-second thing, and then whatever you dream, you can record the dream in this, and it will play it back for you
In full color.
in full 1080p.
Oh my god, 1080p?
I know.
I don't. Does this thing have?
They were out of the 4K model.
Oh, okay. What kind of RAM does this thing get?
Enough.
24 gigs.
There's 24 RAMs in here, and he puts his
Yep.
hand on it, and he claims ownership.
There you go, buddy.
He's very happy.
There you go.
All right, good job, guys. Next time I think it's
It's pepper. It is pepper.
Pepper. Do you have anything to say about it?
I don't actually. I don't know yet. I don't
I
know
like
what
it.
kind of fresh hell.
Yeah, do you want to scar us, or do you want another, like, casual, peaceful thing?
Oh, I think there might be a little bit of divide and conquer.
Okay.
Okay, divide and
Oh,
conquer.
no.
I like it. All right, bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.